I don't think we even know what that is totally because it's been so lacking in this world. And I do to older cultures that do live close to land and seeing just not that maybe replicated, but just peer into their cultures to see one, they're happy. um, they take care of their elders. They have a space for the young, the old, and everybody in between in these spaces. So yeah, we can learn so much from other cultures. But
Mm.
yeah, that's what I want to offer the world: a lot of connection, unifying, and just freedom, love.
Mm. And I want to point out something that I heard from you, which was you you said, I wish I could bring that to the world. I wish I could be this embodiment for the world. And I just want to acknowledge and say that you are that. It's not that you could be that, you already are that, and I see it. And so I just wanted to say that to you. You're already doing
And
that.
thank you so much. And that's a aspect that I'm not have not mastered and got very well. I'm better at it, but like that self talk is so important. And when you surround yourself with good people that really love you, they can be that mirror for you, and they can like, hey, I love you, and you know you just said that, right? It's limited. Thank you so much.
I'm notorious
Yeah.
for pointing out people's like language and conscious language because I'm huge on conscious language. I always have like my mom and my auntie like, pointing out my conscious language. So I'm like and it's like it can probably get annoying for people sometimes because I'm like, oh, by the way, I hear you saying this word a lot, and it actually energetically like that's not really what you want. But
But you know how powerful that is though? If they like say like, yeah, help me out with that. You know, and sometimes maybe not, but if they like fully acknowledge like, hey, I'm wanting to grow. Would you help me put that out? And it might feel uncomfortable sometimes or even annoying, but whoa, that's a lot of growth. That's
mm,
amazing.
yeah.
Like I'm definitely here for it. I'm here for the growth. I'm here for the evolution. So
Yeah.
yeah. Because like yeah, we like, our thoughts, our patterns, our words, our actions, our behaviors, our reality.
Oh yeah. That's
Yeah.
literally, I'd say, the biggest message that I love to share with people.
Oh.
That I just like when anybody asks me about my podcast or about or like what my vision is, like I feel like the root of what I truly believe. If I could remember, like I ask people sometimes, like if you die tomorrow and or whatever, when you died, if you're reincarnated, what is one thing that you, if you could pick one thing to remember from this life, what would it be? For me, it's the law of
Mm,
attraction. It's that your thoughts, your
mm,
beliefs, your perceptions are your reality. Create your reality. It's so
mm,
powerful. And it's the entire reason that I have the abundance, the success, everything that I have in my life is because of that. And it's because I learned that
mm,
at such a young age that that is literally my subconscious mind is creating everything for me because it's so natural.
mm,
And so I'm beyond grateful for that
mm.
belief. So I'm glad you brought it up.
No, I like that how you frame that. You know, people at this point, people like, oh yeah, lava attraction. And can you hear me? I might
Yep,
have died, but
you're good.
all right, cool. Um, it's a whole journey. And I think it's advertised as, oh, think thoughts and then you have everything you want to. For me, it's been this like a whole process and seeing and peeling back the layers and layers and layers and layers and layers of the, the programming that I've been indoctrinated to of like, I'm not worthy enough or stuff I just picked up just unconsciously. Like, whoa, why would I would always used to joke around how like dumb I am or how silly or in a bad way I am. I'm like, why would I tell myself that? Like, where did that come from? And then
Mm.
you see how like for me like so finances it's a good one. I saw how like well I would just take whatever. I was like well just pay me whatever.
Mm.
And then there was a beautiful person that like no Terry how much do you want us to pay you? I was like all this whole energy just kind of came up this almost brought me to tears and like whoa what is that all about? Like literally I have a beautiful
Wow.
human that wants to just gift me for my services however much I want to be paid for it. And I'm having all this reaction, and that like just shedded layers right there.
Wow.
Um, yeah. So it's a journey. It's just peeling these onions, these layers from what we want and how we define ourselves. So yeah, we are attracting all of it.
Mm, love it. It's really powerful stuff.
Hmm.
Mm. Well, and I'd love to hear about your community health reset and any other things that you're offering the world right now that you want the community to know about.
Oh wow, yeah. Yeah, community health reset. Those are so fun. Yeah, I would. So I love community, obviously, and there's so much power in community. We can do these things by ourselves. And there's an aspect that we need to like define what we want, and no one else can tell us that. But when we know what we want, say if we want more help, and going into groups with people is so powerful. The community elevates everybody. We're greater together than apart. And yeah, I've been hosting community health resets for a little bit now to gather people together and hopefully coming into real time and space, but it's online now, where I offer minerally grown, mineral rich grown superfoods that, like I said, the soil has been so depleted, but there are good soils out there. It's hard to find
Mm.
that we can take these superfoods in our body and really, for amount of time, flood our bodies with powerful nutrition to really just let go of all the old crap and detoxify all the old stuff that's been in us emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and really elevate. And really not saying like that's it, but like just to get you started on that path and that journey together in community. So yeah, I mean, I have links in my Instagram, which is Natural Mystic 09. Look me up on IG. It's great. And hit me a DM if you want any questions. But yeah, I have links to tell you what it's all about, and how powerful the community is.
Excellent. Yeah, I will link your Instagram for sure. With the and your link tree with the
Hmm.
episode.
Hmm.
That sounds amazing. I'd love to
Hmm.
join.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, amazing. So, is there anything else you're feeling called to share with the audience?
Hmm.
And if not, it's okay. And you can take a minute to,
No, yeah, I'm just
What
thinking.
Kelsey and I did when she was, and I love this, and I want to start doing it more on my episodes. Is she got the audience to we all, her and I, and the audience to like take one big deep breath together. And I
Hmm.
think that this is a good time to do it when I ask this question because it gives you a minute to just like center and get more clear and just if anything comes to you in that moment, then it's kind of gives you a
Hmm.
moment to have that. So if you want, we can do that now. And then I'll give you
Yeah,
a
it's
minute.
like,
If there's anything that
yeah.
comes to you, any question, and sometimes I like to end episodes with a question. I apologize, it's getting a little loud where I am, but I like to end with a question to get the audience thinking in some sort of
Mhm.
way. Like, how can they take into their life? How can you take into your life what I'm learning about myself, or whatever it is that I'm
Mm.
saying right now? How can you take this into your life? And so it's I find questions to be very powerful because it can get them thinking in different ways. So if anything comes to you, great. Otherwise, no worries.
All right. I got too
Yeah,
many
but
things to think. Yeah. So yeah, let's take a breath.
yeah, let's do it. All right. One long breath, or however many you do.
Mm.
That's
All right, got
amazing.
it.
All right.
If money was not part of the equation at all, what would your life look like? What would you be doing every day? How would you want to feel? How would you want to be? How would you want to affect the people around you if money was not a part of the equation?
Powerful question. I love that. I think my version of that question that I ask people a lot is if you could wave a magic wand, what
Mm-hmm.
would you wish for? What would it be that you wish for?
Mm-hmm.
If anything was
Mm.
possible, because I think a lot of people put constraints on what it is that even when it comes to thinking about their vision for their life, there's
Yeah.
always these constraints of money often is the first one
Yeah.
and
I
just
still have
possibility.
those. I still
Mhm.
have those constraints, and then that question obviously like kind of pulled me back into like right where the rubber meets the road of a limiting belief. I want to do this, but if money wasn't a part of the equation, how would that look? But I know I only have this. No, Terry, this literally is a limiting thought. How, if you didn't exist, what would you do? And then do that.
Mhm. Yeah, powerful stuff. I think that you definitely planted some seeds, no pun intended, in the audience. Uh, yeah, this has been such amazing conversation. I'm really enjoying I'm enjoying your presence, your energy, everything you're putting out into the world. I'm truly inspired by you. I'm so grateful for Kelsey to have introduced us. And
Mm,
I'm just really excited to see what miracles you just keep creating in the world. Just keep following your light. Like you're
yeah.
amazing.
Oh, thank you. You are amazing too. Reflections.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, and seriously, thank you so much for coming on the podcast, even though you barely know who I am or anything. Like, thank you for thanks for giving me your time. It was excellent. This
Yeah.
is so wonderful. And yeah,
Yes.
just thank you so
I
much.
surround myself with beautiful people, and I can see you're awesome.
Thank you so much. Terry, it's been a pleasure.
All right.
Thank you so
It
much.
has.
I'll talk to you soon.
All right. Bye.
Thank you so much for listening to another episode of the Friendly Frequencies podcast. I would absolutely love it if you could leave me a review on iTunes and also Spotify or wherever you're listening to the podcast through. And what I will do is for anybody that leaves me a review and sends me a screenshot through Instagram, I will personally send you my 30+ hour playlist. This playlist is very special to me. It has been crafted by me for the last 3 years, and I've never met a person who does not love it. And this is just another way that we can be beautifully connected through creativity. So send me a picture of your review. My Instagram is Friendly Frequencies, and I cannot wait to share this music with you. And thank you so much for being here. Thank you for listening and for supporting me along this journey. I appreciate you. I love you, and have a good one. I'll see you next week.